Hello everyone, my name is Chef Regina and welcome back to Cooking with Gina. On today's episode, we're going to be making the all-time favorite and most demanded snack in Nigeria, which is what egg roll. So today we're going to learn how to make egg roll, which is the easiest way of making it. So we're going to be using a couple of ingredients which I have already displayed here. We're going to be using flour, which is the most important ingredient when making egg roll. We're going to be using raw egg. We're going to be using butter. We're going to be using sugar, water, and of course our hard-boiled egg. I boiled this for roughly 6 minutes. You can go higher, you can go lower, it depends on what you want. So this is my hard-boiled eggs, and I also have rising agent, which is baking powder. I prefer using Foster Clark because it works well for me. And for seasoning or flavoring, whether you could use cinnamon, you could use nutmeg, you could use anything that works well for you. I prefer using cinnamon because it works for me. And a little bit of salt to taste. So that's all we need. Let's start. So I'm going to start by measuring out our ingredients, which is 1.5 cup of flour. I already measured out the butter. This is a tablespoon of butter. I have water, eggs, and sugar. Now, the quantity of flour you're going to use is basically dependent on the quantity of egg roll you want to make. I'm making just 3 egg rolls, so that's why I'm using 1.5 tablespoon of 1.5 cup of flour. So if you want to make more egg rolls, you just have to double the recipe. So let's go. And on a side note, if you do not have a cup and you have the digital scale, what you have to do is measure directly. So now 1 cup of flour is equivalent to, let's see, 155 grams of flour. So the half cup, add that to it. That's equivalent to let's call that 231 grams. You turn it off and add your sugar. So we need just 1 tablespoon of sugar. Just 1 tablespoon of sugar. You add your baking powder, which I said was half teaspoon. Half teaspoon of baking powder. So salt, the minimal quantity. You don't need this to be too salty. So just a little bit should do. That's a tiniest spoon, which is quarter teaspoon of salt. Now the final thing for this round is going to be the nutmeg. Sorry, cinnamon. I'm using cinnamon. Just drizzle a little bit of it, not so much. So I'm going to mix this before incorporating the remaining ingredients. Now after adding this, I'm going to add the butter. This is 1 tablespoon of butter. I already measured out. That's it. All of it. So now there's a technique that we call rubbing in method. You're going to use your tip of your finger to do this. So you just combine the butter and the flour together. Rub it in until it all combines. Alright, almost done. Nice. And when you're done with this, it's going to have a crumb-like texture. Sort of like breadcrumbs. Well, not exactly. See? Tip of your fingers. Tip of your fingers. Until you combine the entire butter. Alright. There you go. This is how it's supposed to look like tiny crumbs. So the next we are going to add is our egg. Just quickly break this. whisk a bit. Create a well in the middle, just like this. And you pour in your egg. Let's mix that in first. Still using your fingers, you mix. Now it's time to add our water. So we're needing roughly 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. So you just take 3 tablespoons first. That's 1. This is 2. And that's 3. So you mix. After adding 3 tablespoons of water, if it's still very hard, like it's not fully combined, you add more water to this until it's kind of soft but not so soft. Something like a bread dough. Okay, it's still strong and not fully combined. So I'm going to add more water to this. Let's just add 2 more. I don't think 4 is going to do. Alright, it's beginning to come together. You just have to work this. Now add the remaining part of your egg if you wish. Now adding egg to egg is basically adding raw egg to egg is optional for most persons, though it makes it soft. It gives you this kind of chewy texture or nature rather. Personally, just go straight to adding water, and also you can add milk to this instead of adding water. It depends on your preference. But the commercial egg we eat along the way does not have water. They don't have milk. Just normal regular egg and water. Okay, now I'm going to clear our table surface and work on this properly so that we have one smooth bowl. So all I'm going to do is spread out a little bit of flour in this place. That should do. Place this on it and work on it. Just a little bit of kneading would do. Now, if it's still too strong, you can add water to this. Okay. Now ensure you work on a very clean table surface so as to prevent dirt or germs from getting into your dough. Now I've already cleaned this before now, so that's why I'm free to work on it. I feel this is a bit strong, so I have the urge to add a little water to this. So I can go with half tablespoon of water. Now your kind of flour also depends on the amount of water you're going to use. If you're using soft flour, you don't need this much water. The kind of flour I'm using takes lots and lots of water, that's why. It's going to be one messy face, but it will come together very soon. Continue mixing until you have one very smooth dough, properly combined. Alright, so I think our dough is ready. Now you leave this to rest for like 5 minutes before working on it. Keep it back in the bowl you're using preparing it. Let's do this stuff. And allow it to rest 5 minutes.
Don't forget, House of Boro TV covers events like naming ceremony, birthday parties, burial ceremony, wedding ceremonies, and every other ceremony you can think about. So you know about it now. Don't be stingy. Tell a friend to keep telling friends until they book us. You can also book us as a gift to someone, because we have quality cameras and professional handlers to give you that spark in your event. Call us today with the numbers displaying on your screen, if not for anything, because of my fine face.
So it's already 5 minutes and it's fully rested. We are going to start making our egg roll. Now this is a very simple technique. All you have to do is dust your hands with flour. I'll just take a little of this and there is it. I'll partition my dough into 3 portions. That's 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to take one of this, flatten it out. You can equally roll this out if you want to. Okay. Now, alright, so you take 1 egg and place it in the middle of your dough. Now you gently fold this. You drag all the parts of it. You gently fold it around the egg like that. Now you have to make sure this is tight, otherwise it will open and you have a very ugly looking egg roll. You can pinch this off if you want to. Now just have to use your hand and smooth it out to form a ball. Continue rolling it, continue rolling until you have one very fine ball of egg roll. You can see it's easy peasy, very simple technique. You do the same thing with the remaining 2 eggs. Just ensure that you roll it very well so that you don't have any lines or mark to show the closure. Alright, I think I am good to go. We set this aside and you begin with another one. Same pattern, same method, just flatten it out in your palm. You take your egg, place it at the middle, just like this, and you take the sides and you cover. Bring all the openings together and you pinch. Start pinching the mold. Now you can easily just dust your hand with flour again to make this easier and smooth. Okay, you continue rolling it. Like this, molding it into an egg roll. It's quite easy, right? Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this one. Set it aside. And the very last one. Just do the same thing we did with the first 2. Work on it a little bit. Flatten it on your palm. Place the egg You drag all the sides and ensure that you close it very, very well. Now you pinch, then you mold like this. Continue molding until you finally closed all loose edges, until you can no longer see where you pinched it. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with this one too, and we are done. After this, you only have to fry and eat, so you're good to go. Alright, sprinkle a little flour so it doesn't stick to the plates, and set. Now this one cannot, you don't throw this away, you can equally fry it as well. Roll it into one small bowl. And there you go. Now let's get ready to fry. Alright, so we're ready to fry our egg roll. Now, egg roll takes lots and lots and lots of vegetable oil. So, we are going to put in enough quantity that will enable the egg roll to float easily. Okay, I guess that should do. Now I'm going to allow this to come up a bit for it to get hot before we start frying. So our vegetable oil is already hot, so we are going to start frying, just one at a time. Okay, you still mold it again just in case it has already loosed form. And you gently dump it into the oil. Take another one, just to reshape it. And there it goes. Okay, we still have space for one more. Reshape this, and there it goes. And our last tiny one. Alright, at this point you need to reduce your heat so it doesn't burn. You need to allow it to float inside your frying, or your fryer rather. Don't allow it to sit at the bottom of the pan too long. It's advisable to use a smaller pot that can take more oil. Right. Stir gently while you fry. Line all sides to fry evenly. Turn. Okay, using a deep fryer for this, it's supposed to just bounce up easily. Because I'm using the hollow pan, or the hollow pot rather. That is why it's not just floating easily. Oh, they're already looking beautiful already. Almost golden brown and perfect sweet. So our egg rolls are already golden brown, they're ready to pack, so we'll take them off the frying pan. And the last one. Alright, that's all. Turn off your heat and allow this to cool down and it's ready to eat. I just can't wait to taste this. So let it cool down for a minute, then we'll have our bites. Still quite hot, so I'm going to cut this because I can't wait anymore. Oh wow. This is it. So let's take a bite. Wow. Wow. It's amazing, seriously. It's a little bit crunchy and it's still soft. So this brings us to the end of our egg roll making episode, and I had so much fun making this. It tastes as amazing as it looks. I really love this egg roll and I can't wait to get a bottle of one chilled Pepsi to take this. Thank you for watching. Alright.